I used to think the light was the only place you'd stay. I used to think my mess would keep you far away. But I was wrong, so wrong. The shadows didn't hide me, they introduced me.
Checking the clock at 3, the shadows growing tall. Staring at the ceiling, waiting for the sky to fall. A mask is on for the world, a curated display. But underneath the surface, just drifting away. They see a steady hand, but there's a trembling soul. Losing every piece, losing all control. The heavy, hollow silence taking every breath. Is there a place for this weight? Is there life after death? A wanderer standing at a closing rusted gate, wondering if the mercy comes a little bit too late. The world said,
be strong, the world said, don't cry. But the world doesn't see the tears in a private eye.
Every prayer felt like a whisper lost in the wind. Every scar felt like a battle that was never meant to win. But
in the middle of the dark, that's where you found your child.
In the middle of the wreck,
in the middle of the wreck, your grace was fierce and wild.
No need to clean the floor.
Oh, need to clean the floor or fix the broken glass.
Yeah, you sat right in the ruins.
You sat right in the ruins, waiting for the storm to pass.
You found me in the dark, where nobody else would go. In the valley of the shadow, where the bitter waters flow. You're the pulse in the silence, the breath in the cold. The love that never let go, of the child in the fall. Rock bottom's not a pit, it's a house where I live. Running out of reasons, and out of things to give. Looking in the mirror, barely knowing the face. Just a map of every failure and every lost race. Too stained for mercy, too broken for the truth. Carrying the trauma since the days of my youth. But then the silence changed, it didn't feel so hollow. There was a quiet path that I started to follow. No thunder in the clouds, no lightning in the sky. Just a peace that came to sit and watch the night go by. The world
stay strong, the world said don't cry. But the world doesn't see the tears in a private eye.
Every prayer felt like a whisper lost in the wind. Every scar felt like a battle that was never meant to win.
But in the middle of the dark, that's where you found your child.
In the middle of the wreck,
in the middle of the wreck, your grace was fierce and wild.
No need to clean the floor.
Oh, you didn't clean the floor or fix the broken glass.
Yeah, you sat right in the ruins.
You sat in the ruins, waiting for the storm to pass.
You found me in the dark, where nobody else would go. In the valley of the shadow, where the bitter waters flow. You're the pulse in the silence, the breath in the cold. The love that never let go, of the child in the fold. No need for a sermon, you just wanted the heart. No waiting for the finish, you loved me at the start. The trauma became a bridge, the wounds became a song. And the dark was the place where I truly belong. Because the dark is where you show how bright your love can be. The dark was just a womb for a new version of me.
That's where you found your child.
In the middle of the wreck,
in the middle of the wreck, your grace was fierce and wild.
No need to clean the floor.
Oh, need to clean the floor, fix the broken glass.
Yeah, you sat right in the ruins.
You sat right in the ruins, waiting for the storm to pass. You found me in the dark, where the bars are closing in.
Don't be afraid of the shadow. No.
There's just a place where the meeting begins.
Right there. No.
Waiting for you just as you are.
The dark didn't destroy me, it introduced me to the light.